Hello and welcome back to Boring Dead Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Baldur's Gate 3, the Dark Urge Evil playthrough.
Have to keep going.
I think we're gonna head up to the Emerald Grove today. I think we've got quite a lot of opportunities for mischief there, which is going to be fun. Which way should we go? This way. Ah, yeah, that's where we killed the tieflings. That's where we broke our paladin oath. Fine about it. Yeah, so then this time, I mean, it does say right here the target takes that damage each turn. So, but it's not the turn it's cast. So it's good. It is good. Rather get
Something up
the
ahead.
We should check it out, but be
waypoint
careful.
first. Okay. In terms of positioning,
How delicious.
should just break Astarion off from the rest slightly. So Astarion is our bard now.
Gently.
Again, I've not really played a bard much, if at all. So this should be quite interesting.
What to do?
I wish you could. I don't know if you can. I don't think you can kind of just group
Time to press ahead.
together, unfortunately. So we'll just move forward a little bit because I want these three to basically enter battle at the same time. So it should be happening very shortly.
Open the bloody gate!
Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders!
That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
What's going on?
Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now!
You let goblins here? Where is the druid?
Please! There's no time!
By the nine hells! Open the gate! Cannon! No!
Shit! Form a line!
Damnable roach! Provoke the blade! And suffer its sting.
As well. Okay, so Lae'zel, who's our monk now, is going first. I was reading up a little bit on monk before recording this episode, so it doesn't jump as far now. So what could we do? We could. So we got 3 key points. We could double our movement. So this is our bonus action. I think I'll do that because it'll get us into the fight quicker. Yeah, we can get up there now. Let's do that. If I flip to Astarion, I might give her a bardic inspiration. So just help with her next attack roll. There we go. That's Lae'zel. So now, so she does have that now. Let's do your next ability check. I'm sure it's attack or ability check though. Yeah.
Swift and lethal.
Yeah, it says it there. Reactions. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, let's just say yeah to all of it. Just ask us All of those. So there should be a higher to hit chance than that. Yeah, so there we go. So we missed, but we can add a d6 to this. We need it to be a 4 though, so it's not a guaranteed success, but it did hit. So there we go.
Miss this.
Astarion's got some stuff to do now. What could we do? Make something go prone. Frighten a creature. Or we could come maybe over this way and might get a thunder wave on both of these. Let's do that. Okay. Killed both too. Nice one. Alright, not a bad first go. It's going to be interesting actually learning to use these different classes, which are both classes I've hardly played at all, if at all. Okay, my turn now. Who's this? Goblin Booyarg. That bugbear's a problem. I don't have anything that really increases my movement range beyond dashing, so I'll do a jump. Doesn't quite get me there. Feels like it should. Can I definitely not hit this? Yeah, I can. I can hit him now. Okay, well let's I'm going to put this on... Oh, I can't put it on Zakrug. I could put it on the bugbear. Damn, he saved. Okay. And that was my action. Fine. Oh, well. Is she going to light that on fire?
I'll bleed every last one of you!
Ow.
By sickle and sword.
Alright, Shadowheart, how are we going to get you into the fight? I think we're going to have to jump if we can.
Got to press on.
Movement. I mean, we've got two pretty tanky guys in here with our melee fighters, so I think we could perhaps do the duplicity thing. Now, is it... Just wondering, is it within 3 meters of the enemies? Or 3 meters of my... I mean, I could put it somewhere like here, and then it's kind of covering both instances, isn't it? Or maybe just behind them there. So that should give these guys advantage against these stronger enemies. Which is good, as we're going to hit them now. So I've still got 2 key points here. So I'm going to just see how that works with just a straight melee check. So I should get, yeah, so I get the bonus unarmed damage, plus I could do a flurry of blows for a key point. So let's do this. Let's do a flurry with advantage. There we go, he's dead. But that was our bonus action, so I can't also do that one. But this one is, you don't have to spend key points, so that's kind of the benefit of doing that one.
Time to kill.
Right, Asterion. What have we got in our little armory here? I could, it's only 65%. Try the distant whispers on the Booyarg. It's not that high of a chance. Give that a go. Ah, we did it. I don't think we'll need inspiration at this point. We're doing pretty well. This is probably the easiest this fight has ever gone for me. You know what, I quite like this illusion thing, getting the advantage, especially I think in the early game, getting this advantage is pretty nice. Oh yeah, we still got this thing, so... I'll just move. I
Don't waste a step.
don't see a lot of other things I could do. We don't have the advantage anymore, of course. I think it's done its job, though. The only... and none of the NPCs have taken damage. The only friendly who's taken any damage at all has been Lae'zel. I mean, I took a hit, but it was in temporary hit points, so it wasn't quite the same.
On the move.
Let's move Shadowheart up. So it's got 8 hit points. We could... no, that's a melee range. Let's do a firebolt, perhaps. Nice.
That was the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate!
Where is the bastard?
Me and Lae'zel have actually leveled up, which is kind of nice.
Light on my feet.
It's, might as well just grab all this stuff, because, you know, at this point we don't have fast take it to sell it. Now these are interesting, because on a hit with a weapon attack, possibly inflict a D4 penalty to the target's attacks and saving throws. I usually sell these because you need to get the Absolute's brand. But I might try and do that this time. So I might hang on to those gloves. Just going to take everything, we can always sell it. How am I doing weight limit wise? Not too bad. Not too bad.
Open up.
Did I look in here? Did I look there? Okay, open the gates again, please. Alright, let's just get up here and then we'll do our level up. How
There
far-
are children here, you fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
You can cough up my payment anytime now.
Stuff your payment. I didn't ask for any goddamn help.
Please, you were begging me to open the gate. Anything to save yourself, you coward!
The human's eye twitches. He's about to blow.
Ah, now, Dark Urge, should we hit them or should we just stand back and watch? Stand back and watch.
Should have done that a long time ago. Arrogant prick had it out for me from day one. No one leaves my people out cold. He was right, though. Coming back to this hellhole was a mistake no amount of gold can put right. I'd rather face another round of goblins than stay in this pit.
Goblins with the same vigor he had for that teeth.
Yeah, they're actually leaving. Which is interesting. Oh yeah, I was going to level up. So, I was going to actually check how much they've got to do. No, 19 XP and 39 there, so that's not too bad. I should get to choose a... Oh, actually, I don't know what paladins get at level 3. Ah, okay. Class features. So divine health. The divine magic flowing within you prevents disease from affecting you. Now, I didn't really notice much instances of that, like disease, in my first playthrough. So I'm not quite sure what that influence. Well, you know what help that'll be. Control undead. So this is instead of turn undead. You can use the power of oath to gain control over an undead creature. It's a wisdom save. The undead will follow you around and attack your enemies until long rest. Target's level must be lower than yours. That's pretty good. Dreadful aspect. Let your darkest emotions burst forth as a menacing pulse to frighten nearby enemies. So that's within 9 meters again. That's a wisdom save. And we get oath spells. We get Hellish Rebuke, which is pretty nice. That's a reaction, so if we get hit, we can use our reaction to... It does cost a level 1 spell slot, we have to bear in mind. But it'll deal 2d10 fire damage to our attacker. And inflict wounds as well. That's pretty cool. Lae'zel gets to choose her subclass now. So I was looking into these a bit, and I think... probably the way I'm going to go is... So Way of the Four Elements is kind of a bit like the monk version of an Eldritch Knight or whatever the spellcasting rogue is. So basically, it's spells but monk. Open Hand is, as it sounds, it's kind of your sort of kung fu karate type style. So moving into unarmed combat, and as that levels up, you can add loads of different effects to your unarmed blows, which is kind of cool. A Way of Shadow, which is kind of like a sneaky, stealthy one. I'm not really going to be doing much stealth, I don't think, so I'm going to go Open Hand for Lae'zel, so that might mean that we'd take away the longsword. Although these are bonus actions, so we might be able to use our longsword and then do different things with our bonus actions, so... Oh yeah, so with a flurry of blows, we can either knock someone prone, we can push them back, making them unable to take reactions, or we can... oh no. Or we can just push them back. Yeah, so I think we'll do that. Might swap boots for Lae'zel as well, because I'm wearing the Githyanki armor at the moment, which wasn't really a match for my footwear. So if I do that, it looks a bit better. Yeah, got quite a lot to sell, so we'll make our way to the merchant. We could try and wake up Zevlor, I suppose. Nah. We'll leave him where he is. Okay, let's send this stuff to camp. As I said, we're trying to be as big a jerk as we possibly can to as many people as possible.
No. Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
Blah blah blah. What are you selling?
Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
These. You intercept missiles from ranged weapon attacks, reducing their damage by 1d10. Maybe. The wearer gains 1d4 bonus to throw damage. Now that's interesting, because there are some builds and there are some weapons, in fact, that you throw, and that would actually be really nice for that. And I'd never saw this ring again in the game, so well, hang on, let's go to barter. Okay. Armor-wise... yeah, so I don't get my same dex bonus from that, obviously. One less slashing damage is quite nice. Green Dancer is a staff. Create water, okay. Spell Thief. Once per short rest, you regain a level 1 spell slot when you land a crit with the Spell Thief. That might be a good weapon for Astarion, actually. Because I'm going to try and keep him ranged. Right, let's add that. Dragon's Grasp. Deals an additional... Okay, so that deals extra damage to burning target. So you have to make a target burning first. That's quite situational. Let's have some dyes. I'm not going to sort of spend money on dyes though, really, at this point. But let's see what we can sell to him. I'm going to keep those. We sell that. I'll probably keep that elixir. Try and make more use of it than I did the first time round. These are just empty bottles as well. Can sell those. You sell Gale's severed hand. I might send that to the camp chest though, actually. And the same with Dark Mind, because it's going to be a while before we need that. Sell the bear. Think about my oaths. Quite happy being an oath breaker. All this stuff, really. I'll probably keep the hat. I might even send that to the camp chest. Bear in mind how much money he actually has. So we could take it up to about 840. Send that to the camp chest. And these things I'll probably keep. There we go. Enough of my junk. Oh no. Yeah, no wonder he's happy. I just gave him all my stuff for free. We could try and steal it back off him.
Sylvanus, guide your path.
I bet you're happy. Okay, well, tell you what. Let me sort of distract him.
Need anything else?
Let's switch to Astarion. See if Astarion can...
Into the shadows.
Don't think he's going to be able to get close enough.
A little chicanery.
You're being arrested for theft. If you have a defense, make it now.
Oh, he's a bard. Try and talk your way out of it. Nope.
If your intention was to make things worse, you certainly succeeded. The benefit of the doubt can only...
Still breathing, despite everything.
Why do I look naked in my portrait there? Right, I think if we talk to these guys, I think they might actually go away.
Hells, we can't just leave. They're kin.
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blazing spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Get out while you can.
Common sense at last. Let's get out of this death trap. Or would you deny your brother here his chance at fortune in Baldur's Gate?
Come on, sis. We're less of a target alone. We should leave.
Fine. Let's sneak away like God's damned cowards. But if something happens to these people, it's on us. I hope you know that.
Right, so they leave, and then hopefully
How much further can I go?
I can rob this guy, get my money back. So if I talk to him here...
Need anything else?
Split back to Astarion. Alright, let's try this.
What can we
Make a run for it.
My money. Oh. Okay, he needs to roll a 20. That's not ideal, but can we steal other stuff that would be worth selling back? If we take that.
You're being arrested for theft. If you have a defense, make it now.
I'm actually going to go back to this autosave, just so I don't do that stupid. It was just before we did the trader, so try to not be so stupid this time. I've only traded 1,000 times in this game. Even as I was about to press that button, I thought, make sure this is the one that makes the gold appear in the other half of the deal.
On my way.
It'd be nice if there was like a little message just to say, are you sure you want to give this guy all this free stuff?
Well met. Is there anything you need? Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Okay, so I'll just I'll pause here and come back when we've actually done this transaction. Okay, so we've done the transaction and I've just sent these guys on their way as well. I'm not going to do a huge amount in this Emerald Grove, and the reason for that is we're not going to... Well, we're doing an evil playthrough, and that means we're not going to be supporting the tieflings, which means we're going to be... Well, we're not going to be supporting the tieflings. We're going to check out this guy, though, because he might have some stuff we want to buy.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
Okay, so what has he got? So that's not as good as the one I'm wearing. But it does, yeah, but it does have that less slashing damage. Rapier +1 could be good for Astarion, but we're going to give him that bow we just bought, so probably not essential. See, this is the throne weapon. Trident. So who could Shadowheart be? She's not proficient. What about Lae'zel? Not proficient. Don't suppose Astarion is. Because we got that. Just think we got that ring that does the extra D4 damage as well. So that would be like 6 to 16 damage, which is pretty nice. Oh, but it doesn't return. You get one later on that returns to hand, which is really nice. Lae'zel's using a longsword, but she is we have made her dex based as a monk. So oh, but she's not proficient with that. Might be with the dagger. Bit rubbish. She needs something finessey. Like a short sword would be better, but this guy doesn't have one of those. So she's not proficient with that one. Oh, no, it does say it now. It just didn't say it before. Can't use two-handed ones. I think we're going to want her to use a short sword, maybe? Or just go unarmed, is the other thing. Is there like a clothing option here? There isn't really. Yeah, okay, well I don't think we're gonna get anything from him because I've got a better weapon anyway.
Damn druids.
He does freshen up his stock every so often. But I'm not sure how often. Let's talk to Auntie Ethel.
If it isn't the talk of the camp. It's a rare day when I see one of you lot about. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh! You're twitching something fierce, love. And your eyes. You look like you don't know the meaning of the word sleep. Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
Let her fuss over you.
Aha! You take a sup at that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie.
And what is it exactly?
Oh, 'tis just a healing potion, nothing fancy. Here. You just look like you might need a pick-me-up. I'm sorry to go on about it, but are you all right? You're looking awful peaky.
Let's trade. She's given us a potion of greater healing, which is quite nice. Is it an actual, like, proper one? Seems to be. Ah, now this could be a nice one for Lae'zel, actually. So you gain a +1 bonus to unarmed attack rolls and damage. So that's all like bonus attacks and stuff with fists. While the wielder is not wearing armor, they receive a +2 bonus to saving throws. That's actually quite a nice monk weapon. So yeah, so let's take that. And do any of the others have anything to sell? And send that to Lae'zel. I'll do that here. Starion, got anything? Sell his old loot. Okay. I'm just bone weary after a difficult day.
Oh, stop! Even on a good day, half the camp acts like a bunch of screaming brats. I'm tempted to smack them all on the backside and tell them to kiss and make up. Not that they'd listen to little old me. Anyway, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale.
Yeah, we've done that already. So, let's give Lae'zel this. Hopefully she's proficient with it. Looks like she is, so that, yeah, so that's good. So 4 to 11, 4 to 13. So she's not doing quite as much damage with the staff, but she'll be doing more with her unarmed attacks and be more able to land those, so that's pretty cool. I'd like to get her in like a clothing armor. I don't have anything like that. Hasn't been anything for sale just yet. I don't think. Auntie Ethel didn't have anything like that, did she?
Look, you look more green than yellow, dearie.
Are
you hurt?
Let's just see what you got. Have you got any clothing?
Feverish?
She doesn't.
Hey, bother. Take it.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. These birds have seen everything.
Now, this is the guy we... Oh, no, it's not. Where's Zoru? Oh, he's over here.
By Mordai's eyes. Another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Half-orc. Let's give the tiefling a menacing glare. Oh, Shadowheart, cheer up.
Lower.
Half-orc, on your knees. She won't say it again.
You saw another Gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us before we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me. Up. You can keep your innards.
Oh, you're not going to eviscerate him? I was hoping for a show.
Cool your blood. I'll indulge you soon enough.
Yeah, let's have a quick chat with her then.
The locals prove compliant. A useful trait.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
You're a dab hand at interrogations. We might need that skill again.
Tch. A shell so thin requires little to crack it. The tiefling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
Did you say tiefling?
I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this... Fey run.
No, it's Faerun. What did you mean by purification?
The Kresh holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
Alright. Okay, well, let's go and meet Will, shall we?
Make me proud. Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
Enough snivelling, child. Your enemies will not be swayed by tears.
Ignore her, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned. Well met. The blade of frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the blade of frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
Let's peer further into his mind.
You see the fiend again and ignite with Will's rancor. She is an infernal war devil, a threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
Her name is Karlak. An archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill.
I tracked her through the hells to the Mindflayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her.
She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
Let's join forces. I'll help you cast this devil back into the hells.
An excellent suggestion, but your party's full up. Still, when the time comes, call for the blade. I won't be long to answer.
Go away to my camp.
A splendid plan. We'll talk more there.
Okay, we got a will, so there's a way. These aren't considered stealing. Is there anything in them?
Good here, I hope.
Alright, Starion, what about you? Can you get into this lock?
Oh, for a skeleton key.
There we go.
Nothing hurts anymore.
Anything arrow related I might send to oh yeah, we need to give him that bow actually, don't we? With the ring, I don't know what we'll do with that yet. But we'll keep it as an option. Just to remind ourselves, so once per short rest, he'll get it. Every time when he once per short rest, when he crits, he'll get a level 1 spell slot back, which is kind of nice because he's a spell casting character as a bard.
What now? With haste.
I don't think this kid has anything we want. Do kind of want to go down and meet Alt though.
Something over. Not a chance, I'll think.
Okay, so this is an example of where we can use this helm actually. So let's shapeshift into a small race like a gnome. Should be able to get in there now.
Maul, we've got trouble! Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here. Not sure why you're poking your nose in our business, though.
Nothing piques my interest more than being told to stay away from somewhere.
We have that in common, then. But you aren't welcome here. This is our hideout. But hey, maybe you didn't know. Because of that, I'll give you a 10 count to leave.
You're joking, right?
9.
Come on, Mole. Well, I don't want it to go hostile. Right,
6,
alright.
5,
Ah!
4, 3.
Don't go hostile. She's usually a lot more helpful than that, but I guess we haven't done anything to help her people yet, so she doesn't care. Never mind. Tell you what, let's let Astarion talk to Mattis then.
Over there.
Hold out your hand, mister. Let me show you something. Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky.
Go on then.
Call it. Heads or tails.
Pocket the ring.
Hey, hold on. You gotta pay for that.
You're getting paid in experience. The ring is mine now.
Fine. Keep it. Call it a sample, yeah? But you gotta at least look at the other rings, okay? I gotta eat.
Alright.
Really? I mean, good. That's what I got.
What has he got? nothing that really. Take the red dye. Oop. Some green dye.
You bought something. Most everybody says it looks like junk and moves on.
Letting junk's a hobby of mine.
Really? Good thing we met then. Anyway, see you again sometime. Take care. Safe travels.
You spot the boy giving a sly wink as he turns away.
Can't give up now.
I want to learn a trick too.
Okay, let's magic ring. Let's try dyeing our clothes. I'm interested to see if it can probably come out of our gnome form now. I'd like to see if we can change the colour of the Gith armour actually. Possibly not. Oh. That's not bad. Quite like that actually. If we do the boots as well. Okay. Go with that. Although that's, yeah. Gold isn't really going to be our thing though. Probably going for more of a red look maybe. It's just pretty much normal, isn't it? Maybe it's muted it a little bit. Okay, we'll go with that. Gold boots is fine.
Please, let us through.
Let my daughter go right now! She's a thief, hellspawn, and you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back! Ugh! Let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
They'll probably let us through though.
Calm, Magrin. Give her a chance. You, get back!
Ignore them and proceed.
Stop! Another step, and Magrin will tear you open like a sack of grain.
If it weren't for me, you'd be overrun by goblins by now. I'll go where I please.
Keep back! Force my hand, and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
I'm gonna speak to Volo because I want Volo in our camp.
My good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
There's no overstating my disinterest. I've no time for questions.
I'll make it very quick. Hand to heart.
Ugh, fine.
Glory. Now then. How would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Goblins? Hardly. They were shape-shifted divas.
Ye gods! Can it be? How terribly compelling.
He loves it.
And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
Brass.
Witness mistook obvious silver dragon for brass. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
Yeah, I think so.
They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal!
Hold your tongue.
Never you mind. I'm on my way to their camp as we speak. I always knew my studies in Gukliak would come to some use.
Steve. if we can't say anything horrible, we'll say nothing. Yeah. So we're gonna go in here. We're gonna do a couple of things in here. We're not going to do everything you can do down here, but I want to do just a few bits.
Very well.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
A death viper. You've milked their poison before. A single drop of it could kill that child in a heartbeat.
Do nothing.
Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
The snake's hiss of approval reveals its intentions. Should the child struggle, it is poised to strike. The death of a child. A timeless tragedy that never grows old.
I probably won't do very well with that. Flick our eyes to the exit so the child will try to run.
Now, Wrath.
No.
Ithias! Tila, to me!
Oh dear.
Gone. By the gods, Korga, what have you done?
Yeah, Korga.
Bury the remains. Continue the rite.
And the parents? They're just outside.
This outsider will take word once I've spoken to her. We must focus on the rite.
She's dead.
Fool to cross Korga.
Korga, we are guardians, not killers.
That it should spare your tears. Judgment. She knew the danger. She still tried to run. Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
Honestly, I just wanted to see what would happen.
Monsters both, then.
Asterion approves.
Viper to viper. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
Do what you want. It's none of my concern.
Ah, yes. You like to meddle. See what happens. So let me tell you what happens next. You will offer your services to the Tiefling's leader. Zevlor, he's called. And you will guide the Outlanders out of the grove. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
Yeah, prattle all you want. They're not my concern.
Then they soon know the sting of my venom. Get out. We have no more business.
Okay, sorry, Arabella.
Mercy on us, Sylvanus. Mercy. Mercy. Mercy.
Should we make him feel even more guilty? You let Karga befoul the sacred place of the child's blood, yet you plead mercy? Coward.
You may be right. We've let a snake replace our leader. And the result? By the tree, Father. That girl.
You have anything to sell? Their parents are going to want vengeance.
This is how a terrible cycle begins. All is out of balance. We need Master Halsin. Without him, Korga's ritual will divide this grove forever.
Yeah, well, sounds like I'd better leave.
It is what Korga desires. I doubt it is what Sylvanus wants.
Right. Out of here. Now, I want to go and... I think I'm going to get that light padded armor from the merchant. Shadowheart's leveled up. Let's do that. Now, I was going to make her an elemental, like a Tempest cleric. I probably still will. Is that one? Well, yeah, we probably still will. Next time we're in camp, so I guess this is kind of by the by, really. Wasn't that impressed with spiritual weapons, honestly? Doesn't use a spell slot, though, I suppose. Well, I'm sure it must. It probably does. I'm not sure why it's not showing spell slots for any of these. It could be good at lower levels, so maybe we'll... Drop command, we'll take a heal. Aid. We're going to be respecking her anyway, so... Oh, here are Arabella's parents.
Unless you have news of Arabella, I don't want to hear it.
In that case, good news. I have news. Karga killed your daughter. She called her a parasite and a threat.
Korga did... What?
No! No! That snake! That... Ah!
See? Isn't it better sometimes to have no news? It's going to be hard doing this evil playthrough, I think. It's going to be quite hard in places. So yes, I'm going to go back. I'm going to get that light armor I didn't buy earlier. We'll give that to Astarion. Oh, he's leveled up now. So, we get to choose our subclass here. So I've been sort of thinking what we're going to do about that. So, College of Law is a spellcasting one. But the other ones he'll be able to cast spells anyway. It's it just doesn't get this cutting words thing and a bigger range of spells. The College of Valor, you get combat inspiration instead of bardic inspiration, and that means you can actually add the bonus to weapon damage and armor class is the difference. They can do more weapon damage, etc. So that's okay. College of Swords. You can do these flourishes, which is an action plus a bardic inspiration. So you could attack 2 enemies at once. In melee, attack defensive, so you increase your armor class by 4 if you hit, that's alright. Got some range stuff too, so we could do the same thing but from range. Shoot a target with enough force to push it back. Afterwards you can teleport to the target. Or attack up to 2 enemies at once. So for me it's a choice between these two. I'm going to go College of Swords. That sounds like it could be quite fun. In terms of the spell we take... be an interesting one. Heat Metal is a really good spell because you can, if someone's in armor, you can cast it on that. They can't. I mean, a weapon they can drop, but if you heat their armor up, they can't. They receive disadvantage on attack. I think it's a pretty good spell. I think I might take that. In terms of a fighting style, so dueling. When you are wielding a melee weapon that is not two-handed or versatile in one hand and no weapon in the other, I don't think a shield counts as a weapon, but it even says that you can carry a shield. You deal an additional 2 damage with that weapon. Yeah, so I think we'll be a duelist with that rapier that we've got. I'm gonna replace any spells, so I might buy that +1 rapier for Astarion as well. Makes him so he can. Yeah, because that teleport thing could be interesting. I hit someone with that, teleport to them, and then follow up with a melee strike from the rapier. That is potentially interesting.
Looking for steel? I have, well, something close.
Okay, so... I say, so we've got... Did he not have a rapier? I think he might have changed his inventory. At least some of it. So he doesn't have the rapier anymore, unless the rapier was at the other merchant. He does have the light armor though, so let's take that. Is she wearing? Change shirt. So we could... Oh, she's not proficient yet with heavy armor. But if we do this one, it'll give her a +1 to that. So. So, Shadowheart, if you pop that on. 17, and Astarion, if you pop that on. I'm a huge fan of the colouring. What does the Drake look like in that? That's pretty cool. It is light armor. I was thinking of giving it to Lae'zel, but does her armor go up? No, I was thinking with light armor, does her AC go up? But it doesn't. Not even with the increased. I think she probably only gets a +1 dexterity thing, but then there's the difference between the armor value of both those. Okay. Oh no, we don't want to go this way. We want to go back up here.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Your mind wanders. If the crossbow bolt shot through her mouth, would she taste the metal before she died?
Shoot before you lose your nerve, tiefling.
If you ever had it to begin with.
Okay, we're going to step between the crossbow and the goblin.
Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You gonna kill her too?
You move!
So we got pretty good intimidation. Well, we got pretty good conversational checks anyway as a paladin. But let's intimidate. Being the sort of character that we are. Got a few bonuses to. Oh yeah, crit success. There we go.
Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies?
The reasons are my own.
Your soft heart will be the death of us.
Yeah, soft heart.
God, you're exhausting. Fine then.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
Ain't sure why you're protecting me. Don't care, neither. It's too late to make friends, warg meat. My tribe's coming. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute and hang you by your guts.
Who is this Absolute you're so fond of?
Goddess. We're burning her name across the face of the world, we are. The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself.
You've caught my interest. Have any holy literature on you?
My tribe can tell you everything there is to know. Absolute bless one of our own. Priestess Gut. Got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyog.
I'm not saying we should trust a goblin, but she sounds very useful.
Good point, Asterion.
Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal?
Deal. Yep, I'll get you out of
Then
there.
hurry up and do it. My tribe ain't as friendly as I am.
Asterion.
Careful. Boring. Even your cages are boring.
Let's keep to the shadows. Easy.
Might as well add the guidance, but basically we'd have to pretty much roll a 1 or a 2, I think. We rolled a 2, but we still did. Good thing we did take the guidance.
No one stopped me yet.
Just have a look in the evidence chest before we head off. On in, Cesar.
You gonna open this cage or what?
Yeah, I did. It's unlocked.
Ready to go meet my tribe? Just say the word.
Let's do it.
Happily. Lead the way.
Breathe deep.
I think we can get out this way. Can we? I think we can. I think there is. Oh. Ah, I think this is what we're looking for.
Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign. Best be careful.
Shut it! Boss would rip you for talking that way.
Is that a bear? That looks like a bear. Okay, we're going to go turn-based mode. I'm going to go and press that button before it zaps us.
Let's find another one.
Let's try doing it. Ah, turn-based. Press the button.
Did some bleeding arts show up to save the druid? I'll cut you to pieces.
What are you doing? It's me, Sazza!
You and them other idiots mucked up the old raid. The Absolute don't like failures.
I ain't a failure. I'll be an hero when I tell the boss about this place. And you'll be maggot food.
I'll be telling the boss myself. Kill him!
Lae'zel's already dead. Okay, so that thing was blasting us during the cutscene. Okay, we need to do that first.
This feels good.
Might be. Oh, he doesn't have sneak attack anymore, does he? That's the point. He could hit 2 targets. We could try doing that. So, which is that one? 2 enemies. There we go. I'm not supposed to attack Sazza. She's only got 3 health. Sazza, just stay back, okay?
Got to focus.
So maybe it's be worth revivifying Lae'zel, honestly.
Take you. Not fall before my time. Take you.
It is Lae'zel. No, we don't have much movement. Let's do this.
You bow or you break.
This isn't good because we were already in a pretty bad position after being hit with the statue during the cutscene. Do my best. That's my bow. Alright, let's just get rid of this guy.
Need to find a way forward.
Let's turn someone inside out.
Do that better 2 target thing again. We got 1. That counts for something.
My faith will protect me. On I go.
Still got 7, so maybe we'll try a guarding bolt.
Never a dull moment.
It's just
Easy path.
do a quick short rest, seeing as we're so screwed up. Lae'zel, well, not Lae'zel, Shadowheart.
My faith will guide me.
Do one of these group heals. There we go.
No time to rest.
I want to kind of go over here and do stuff there, but we're going to have to turn off the other 2 statues before we do that.
It's been a long day. Better stop to rest soon.
No traps, please. Can't slow down.
Yeah, there's one there.
Let's see what this does.
It's turned off. Yeah, traps. So, Astarion, can you disarm that? The guidance. If it goes wrong, it's going to be pretty bad. Oh! I'm going to inspiration that because we're all going to blow up if that goes wrong. We need a 3 minimum. There we go.
Easy.
Hey, so what do we get in there?
Progress?
Ooh, hello. Nature's Snare. Chance to ensnare target if it's not a plant or a beast. It's quite a bit of money. Don't know if we'll use it. Seems like maybe more of a druid weapon. Like, I'm quite happy with the one Lae'zel's got now. So we need to hit that button. This wolf thing's going to kick off. I can't remember if it's worth getting over there. I think it is. I'm going to attempt to do it. So let's separate. I don't think I'll go prone. Okay, so there's the trap's turned off now anyway. That key was possibly for the chest we just opened, but okay.
Something over there.
We have got something to dig up as well. All these ingots and stuff, I don't really find a use for them. My first playthrough. So I don't think there is a, not that I could see anyway, a weapon crafting system of any kind. But yeah, we can make our way out of here now, I think. We want to go in such a way that we're not going to get spotted by the druids. It might be tricky. Let's save, because we might get attacked trying to get Sazza out of here. I only did this once in the early access. It does sound like they're rolling initiative, to be honest.
Thought I was never gonna get out of there. Good to be free again, gotta say.
Made me a promise, remember?
Never break a promise, unless there's something in it for me. I'll introduce you to my whole tribe and put in a good word for you. See you at the camp.
Right, so she runs off. And we are just around the corner. So that's where we had the fight and went into the grove. And this is where we've ended up. So that's pretty cool. Quick time check on the video. It's quite long now at this point, so I think I'll save it there and say thanks very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed that. Very different Emerald Grove choices compared to my first run. And I'm sorry about Arabella. She was a regular character that appeared throughout my first playthrough. So that was a bit sad. But, you know, evil runs are there to be evil, aren't they? So, but, you know, let me know in the comments what you thought about all of that. And if you enjoyed the episode, if you could hit the thumbs up button, that'd be fantastic. Leave me a comment, as I said. And if you are watching this and haven't already subscribed to the channel, it'd be great if you could do so. I'm just going to search this while I'm talking. Nice. Yeah, otherwise, I hope to see you next time. Thanks very much for watching. Bye for now.